Um, a couple of things here. First thing to note here is this. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. We need to talk about Simeone. We need to talk about João Felix, but let's put those things to one side now. My prediction was 1-0 because, I felt that Atletico are not a great team, but they're still a very good team, and also they're a very strong defensive team. And this Bansat are still learning how to live without Thiago Alcantara. They're still learning how to live without, without Thiago Alcantara, no Leroy Sane, no Gnabry, no Davies. So specifically, those guys with no Gnabry and no Davies, I thought that specifically that is what's going to prove particularly problematic for these dudes. That's what's going to prove particularly problematic for these dudes. And it's almost as if that I was pretty much proven. Well, I thought I was proven right, but this just shows you how impressive this team are. With the very fact that even with all those dudes there, they still managed to say what's up. Hansi Flick needs to be talked about more as a manager and as a coach, because what this is it's management. The fact that you can get your team playing this well, this cohesively, with such great chemistry, and still say what's up and still win so convincingly is huge, because this is a massive statement. This is a huge statement because I have always said, and I still remain and maintain the fact that I don't believe that Bayern Munich will defend their title. That's always been my belief, that I don't believe that they will defend their title. But the way in which they completely and totally dealt with Atletico Madrid, this is not going to change my view because I'm not going to be reactionary, but it's pause for thought. It is pause for thought. And what surprised me most is Kingsley Coman. Let's even talk a little bit about Kingsley Coman, because there's so many aspects to talk about with regards to the team, Mola, Joshua Kimmich, but let's talk about Kingsley Coman. I used the eye test, and the eye test told me that Kingsley Coman is a talented player, lots of talent. And I will get why people would want him in their team because of how talented this dude is. But despite all of his talent, he's still missing something. There is still something about him that is missing, and he can frustrate you. And I felt that Bayern, they gave him so many chances, so many opportunities to be consistent, and you would get one really good game, then 5 frustrating games. One really amazing game, 5 frustrating games. You couldn't get like a run of really good quality games as opposed to a Gnabry who consistently is going to give you cheddar. Hence why it made sense that they went for Leroy Sane. But you look at that Champions League final. That's it. That is a big moment. But again, you say, okay, well, so what's it's a big moment? Same thing. Marigota did the same thing in the World Cup final. He had that big, massive moment. But maybe Coman is finally understanding how to operate in this team, because he was the best player on the pitch. I mean, the way his ball control was better, his decision making was better, his productivity while he was on the ball was better, his football just seems to be tighter, because what my frustration was, he would overrun the ball. He would be too quick. It's as if he is thinking too quickly before he actually does the stuff that he needs to do physically. But it seems as if he is now marrying what he wants to do in his head with what he can actually do with his feet. Because look, he's a great dribbler. He can dribble. He's technically very good, and he's got great ability. And it's so funny, as you look at a Coman, you can see why they wanted Hudson Odoi. They're actually similar kinds of players. Young players with lots of skill, lots of dribbling that just needs to be harnessed. And I think Bayern Munich have just been trying to harness and teach and coach to get the best out of him. Because like that first goal that he scored, that's just quality. That was a quality goal because it's the run they made, the timing of the run. Because for me, the control is what made the goal. Like that control was precise, crisp, on the money, and then the niche was just the icing on the flipping cake. And then he then gave the assist to Gogoretzka. But then it was his second goal where this dude just totally dismembered the dudes. I mean, he literally ripped apart the Atletico defense. But yeah, look, Bayern Munich, man. Because my thing was that, are these guys going to slow down? Do they have the same hunger? But the way they went about ripping apart what we assume is one of the best defensive sides is scary. This is a scary statement. This is a scary statement because we can talk up or down about Atletico offensively, and I will talk about Atletico, but we always say defensively, these guys are tough. How many times have we said? How many times have we said? How many guys have scored more than 2 goals against Atletico, home or away? How many guys can do that? The fact that opening game Bayern Munich put 4 past Atletico without a reply is frightening. It is frightening, and I still maintain my position. I'm not just going to jump up or down and say, yep, they're going to defend their title and so forth. But my God, people have to now watch a Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich have now laid down the gauntlet and said, yeah, we're those dudes. Yeah, we're those dudes. If you want to say what's up, you could say what's up to us. You have to come to our house and say what's up to us. And because the team is just cohesive. Oh my gosh, Lampard, if only you could just have a team as good. See, I'm almost envious. I'm envious of you, Bayern fans. A team that works well, that has a personality, they have a character, there is chemistry, everybody knows what they're doing, there is a pattern of play. Why can't Chelsea have this? Please, why couldn't Chelsea be boarded with a genuine pattern of play that you can adhere to? God. But let's talk Atletico. Let's address Atletico. These guys are jokers, man. Atletico are complete utter jokers. Guys, do you realize that these guys were 2-0 down? You're 2-0 down away from home. Away from home. I get it's away from home, but you're 2-0 down away from home. You would think, somehow, you would think or you would assume that 2-0 down away from home, hey man, you might as well go and attack is the first game. It's the opening game. These clowns, these jokers, these cactuses, 2-0 down, every man, woman, and child were still behind the ball. The cannibal, all by himself. You could, basically, the Atlantic Ocean separated the cannibal and João Felix, and 3 planets separated João Felix and the rest of the Atletico team. Simeone, what the hell are you playing at? What the bloody hell are you playing at? The heck? João Felix has to leave this team. Let me get my pen. João Felix has to leave this team. He has to leave this team because you have a very skilled player who is a flair player. What is he doing in this team? How is he being helped? Because João Felix, when he has the ball, looks left, look right, there's nobody to pass to. There's nobody to give the ball to. The only guy that's ahead of him is the cannibal who's 3,000 years ahead of him. You're 2-0 down. Atletico were attacking, and I swear to you, there were 3 Atletico players in the opposing half with 5 Bayern guys stopping them. I'm like, what the hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? But which makes the victory all the more impressive because Bayern Munich put 4 past a side that they were not here to attack. It's one thing them doing it against Barcelona, who they're going to attack you and so forth, but it's another thing doing it against a side that actually, if your MO is defending, how do you concede 4? That makes no sense. If your MO is defending, how do you concede 4? That makes 0 sense. So, look, shocking. And you know what? This is on 2 levels. On one level, this is the best thing that could happen to Atletico. Because if this doesn't wake up Atletico and say, this bomb-ass defense stance needs to be changed, then Simeone is the most stubborn guy in the world. Because You went there to defend, you got circumcised. So maybe change it up. From Bayern's point of view, no Gnabry, no Davies, who else? And no Sane. That's really impressive. That is really impressive, And see, the only thing is that for Bayern, that you were not tested defensively because you're playing against guys who are offensive virgins. Offensively, they're inept. They don't really care about attacking. So there are still questions as to how well the defense can fare against a team who can actually attack and counter. Hence why a Liverpool-Bayern game would be really fun. That would be a really fun game to watch because I'd want to see how Bayern cope with the speed and the counter-attack of Liverpool, specifically Mane and Salah. But yeah, look, all in all, man, can Bayern defend it? Yes, they can defend their title. The answer is yes. Will they? I'm still saying no. I'll still say no. But this has made HH sit down and maybe just ponder. Just ponder. That's it. Not change my stance. Ponder. Because again, I have no idea who's going to win. I have no idea. Foolish me, I said, PSG, look at what happened to them. But it's made me ponder because again, things can change. But at the moment, from what we've seen, these guys are looking good. They're flowing really well. And there does not seem to be that much of a difference. Oh, I almost forgot. I need some respect on Joshua Kimmich. This guy's passing is money. Because we talk about some of the best passes in the world. Like you talk about Messi, De Bruyne, Toni Kroos. Joshua K needs to be put inside that K. JK needs to be put inside that category because this guy's pass accuracy and how he has totally owned that midfield position is amazing. Hence why I said, yes, they'll miss Bayern. No, sorry, yes, they'll miss Thiago Alcantara. How much truly are these guys going to miss Thiago Alcantara? Because that team that I just saw right there, I didn't see how Thiago Alcantara is such a huge gaping hole. But whatever the case may be, whatever was a gaping hole or not, they plugged it. So for Bayern, well done, congrats. They've now put everyone on notice. They've put everyone on notice and they said to everyone, guys, look, we're here to stay. We're here to say what's up. If you don't like it, screw you, piss off. It is what it is. And I promise you, I'm not going to change my stance. Simeone, it's over. Like it's over. So please save this vid. Even if Atletico, let's say, beats PSG 3-0 or do something amazing, remember this vid. It's over. It's finished. It's over. It's done. No more. No more. Please, no more. So let's see what some of y'all are saying, man. So let's look at some of these super chats. So from Totally Awesome, please put some respect on Coman's name. Yes.